Welcome back to the Challenge Accepted series. I'm Red Monster, and the tide of war is finally turning in our favor. 4 regions now fly our banners. Wildfeld with its industrial might, Roalach that's growing into its own thriving industry, Schachspitz that's ready to expand its agricultural foundation, and Klainau that is primed to unlock its rich mineral wealth. But controlling territory and wielding true power are 2 different things entirely. The Baron still commands 3 regions, and the conquest ahead will be hard fought. We've reached the point where sustainable growth must give way to aggressive extraction. Our settlements have grown comfortable, our people prosperous, but comfort won't win this war. The path to dominance demands sacrifice. These aren't popular decisions, but they're necessary ones in order to achieve victory. This looming conquest will test every system we've built, every economic foundation we've laid, and every alliance we've formed. But victory is no longer a distant dream. It's an approaching reality that demands we push harder than ever before, beginning now. Alright, and welcome to part 5 of the Manor Lords Challenge Accepted series. We are starting off here in Schachspitz, and let's go ahead and give a high-level recap. So, Schachspitz, we have some 5 available living spaces, 3 unassigned families. We've got our farmland that is starting to be worked. Trying to get folks devoted to that. We've clear-cut a number of field areas, and we have our farmhouse up on the top of the hillside here. Great look there. Nice. Didn't even notice that topography before with the sloping hills. We have 5 months of food and 14 months of fuel, so we're doing okay. This will be a high food production area, but our next harvests, we've got barley coming in, we've got wheat and flax. So fields are going, but they're still being worked, and we're about June. So we get up into September, where the harvest actually starts. And being our first year, obviously we're going to probably miss a little bit of the harvest. They'll get it harvested, rotated, plowed, and ready to go for next year. So, Schachspitz, I think we're doing well. We have a bunch of homes over here that are built, getting ready to go, and we're going to continue to expand on our main civilization out on this peninsula. And this manor, I think I'm going to build a wall. Build a nice wall across the one side here to keep a nice defensive area. So that is Schachspitz. Wildfeld, our initial settlement, the big one. We have 5 available living spaces, 3 on a... Oh, that's still over in Schachspitz stats. That looks better. All right, we've got 3 available living spaces, 1 under construction, 1 unassigned family, and 98 that are working. And we see we've also got some fields over here, but this is mostly focused on wheat. We've got 6 people working the farmhouse, we've got a large granary, a windmill, and we are also going to eventually put in, once we get some of our wheat produced and collected, we're going to throw that in for a communal oven, get some bakery and bread going. A lot better situation for our food at 9 months and fuel at 30 months, so... Doing very well there. Ale is a big supply issue right now, but we have 4,302 regional wealth. Doing exceptional when it comes to that. Yeah, I think just taking care of ale will be our biggest priority. We did assign another person to the malt house. We see we only have 1 malt, 95 ale, so it's probably just a distribution thing. This large tavern supplies up to 50 burgage plots, but with 100 here, it's probably time we get a second tavern plugged in somewhere around here. And I honestly think with some of the other development we got, we need 4 more level 3 homes to get to our final large town settlement. And we'll be able to do that pretty quickly, especially given the growth we're seeing here. We have, planks are going to be a problem for us. They have been and continue to be, but we see we've got livestock going. So, not as concerned as we should. Probably okay. Marketplaces are also great. So just continuing to develop, we upped the taxation, so it's at 66% positive approval rating. Only going to be growing at a rate of 1 per month, rather than 2. And we have a decent treasury. We'll see that increase. Over in Klainau. Excellent, excellent progress here. We've got 1 available living space with 6 under construction. 1 unassigned family that is working on that. And as we can see, we're generating some regional wealth. Not a ton, but going through and trying to set ourselves up. We've got charcoal burning already, and I know we're going to try and get a couple of level 2 burgage plots to get an orchard. A couple of orchard plots that we have planned around here, specifically on the riverside. We do have a trading post and some other decent setups. We've got chicken coops that are being set up, and our granary, storehouse, all of that looking great. Okay. Now onto the far side, Roalach. Roalach is going pretty well. We're at 88 families assigned, 1 unassigned, 10 available living space, 74% positive approval rating. Our regional wealth is pretty low here, but what we do have is a growing herd of sheep. We've got 35 sheep and 7 lambs, and we're going to just, hopefully, they'll be able to continue to multiply there with that perk. I have a clay deposit back here with a single clay unit in it. Yeah, that was bad planning on my part. And we're starting to bring in some salt. A couple other things. We got a butcher shop, and they are working on sausages. And we see, yeah, we got 51 meat and 0 sausages. That's tough. That's tough. We should be producing a little bit more, but alas, that's what we got. Plenty of salt to work it. Our barley harvest. We see we got decent barley. Our malt is at 31. Ale at 98. So doing well there. And the one thing we got a couple of militia that are going well for us as well. Roalach is on the small town settlement, so we need to get some of our smaller level 1s around town, get those upgraded. And we need to get 7 more level 2 up to level 3. We're going to hold off on the aggressive development here, but based on what we're seeing here, a great little town center developing, and we can probably start expanding out a little bit more, but we got a good option. 5 months of food, 5 months of fuel. So their fuel production is on the low side, and I believe we had just started populating this woodcutter's lodge, storehouse, charcoal kiln, all of that. We're going to turn off all of the non-essentials over here. And we're going to just go with firewood, charcoal. Have it be focused on that industry so that we don't stockpile a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff here. So, some planks, that's all going to be occupied, covered. We have foragers' huts that are capturing our wild berry growth. And being in June, it's still kind of growing. Our wild animals, plenty of production happening. We might actually put a second person on that just to make sure we keep up with our meat supply. So, that's where we've got each of our focuses at. One thing for Roalach, let's take a look at what our taxes are at. Okay, 4% tax, 10% tithe, and I think we're going to have to bump our tithe up to 15 across the board, and we're going to need to get really aggressive with some of our other food producing options. I think we're going to put a group of vegetable gardens kind of off around this area as we've expanded. We've got our logging camp here, a woodcutter's lodge. These are all just, yeah, really doing their best to keep up, but we got a region that's working, and I think, yeah, if we take these 3 folks, that logging camp, we kind of we'll redirect that into our new area here. That's a forester's hut, woodcutters, charcoal kiln. We have enough firewood that we should be able to manage some things here, and that's where we'll focus. We'll pause these and just prepare it for demolition. And of course, bring in, let's just do a crossroads here. And Vegetable gardens are going to be our best friend over here, along with some pasture space. With that sheep breeding, that'll keep our food production going like crazy. And I think we'll have an option for a couple of burgage plots right off the bat in this area that capture some of the available space. And yeah, bump up our food along with some of the other stuff. We don't have much as far as farming goes in this region. And our long-term development, we have what? Small town, a medium town, to large town. So we would want to get the deep mining perk, but then we have one additional space open up if we wanted to. I think pelt extraction, we don't need to worry too much about hides. Leather, we're going through those. We have a bunch of wool and yarn that are going to be produced by our sheep. So we'll manage there. Schachspitz, we have our manor. We don't have the garrison tower, but let's go to the taxes. 4% land tax, 15% tithe. I think that's good. They will close out this. They don't have much regional wealth either, and we're going to be building that up with our first crops. So they've got some growth to go for. And of course, set highest priority on that farmhouse, and we'll be continuing to build out our fields. See how much coverage we can get with, we'll call it about 4 people per farmhouse, making sure we got 2 livestock in each. And we do see there's room for another ox, and we want to make sure we get that set. We got 7 available spaces. We'll bump that as best we can. Marketplace is good. Meat, vegetables, eggs, apples, fish. Okay. Some good options, and yeah, here we got hides, leather. I'll put somebody in the tannery, and I'm gonna put 2 people in the fisherman's hut. Actually, I'll go back down to just 1. Okay. So, focusing here, we've got 3 available spaces. I'm gonna try and put some more orchards, but I'll probably have them scattered out this direction, off into the trees. And yeah, we definitely want to focus on our planks. We have 18 available. We're going to use up a lot of those right now. We start expanding some of these burgage plots, and just like that, yeah, it's used. We do have level 1 burgage plots here that are looking for food. I'm going to set up a small marketplace. It doesn't have to be big. Right here. Turn off snapping to get it right at that corner. And 15 stalls. That's probably. And we have pack stations, which we are using to send things. Okay, Roalock, we're sending out large shields for ale, large shields for dye, spears for yarn. Okay, so decent trade between Roalock and trying to make sure that they've got equipment for a militia. Our current military strength. We see we got our retinue from Wildfeld that's missing. We've got our retinue from Roalock that's at 5. And we have our retinue from Schachspitz that's at 12. So they're fully equipped. If I remember right. Let's customize. Probably is having a hard time there. Make sure they've all got upgraded gear. And they'll hold things off. Okay. Cool. So let's go ahead and let the clock roll. Let's see, we got livestock ordered. Here in Wildfeld, we've got space to order some. We've got next trader in 20 days. Let's go ahead and get some level 1 plots upgraded on the outskirts here. Pigs. That'll help with our food. These also needing their backyard plots. put in some chicken coops. Oh, yeah, need regional wealth for that. Bummer. Okay. So, the happiness over in Schachspitz is probably our biggest concern. Or, sorry, in Wildfeld, our biggest concern. And that tells me tavern would be one way to address that. We're going to do kind of a jog road here. And let's go ahead and we're going to put in a new tavern. We don't have enough planks for that, which is a bummer. But that managed. We do have enough barley to manage, so keep it under advisement. We got our timber area, we got a woodcutter's lodge, saw pit, and a logging camp. I'm gonna pull one person off of this woodcutter's lodge. Pump over there. Make sure we got a livestock assign on both. Okay, that's great. So as far as our military strength, we got Wildfeld with 3 militia and plenty of surplus. We got spears, we got shields, all of that. If I were to set up trade, and if we say we're going to export, but turn off foreign trade. Okay, we're importing gambesons. We want to have at least 20 surplus. I think our current retinues, gambesons are still coming in. Helmets are good. Okay, we could say, no, well, let's import, and we want a surplus of 36. Maybe let's call it 72 even. Okay, crossbows, we're gonna export. We'll turn off foreign trade. Spears, large shields, export. So we're going to let some of those other regions import some of our heavier gear here, and rather than just use the taxation, which is, you know, bartering, it's okay, but not fully optimized. Rollock with a spear militia on both. They need those large shields, so if we go and change up one of this from spears, yeah, we'll do large shields here as well. That should help get them outfitted. One of the weaknesses we had last episode was the raiders came in and just wiped that out pretty hard, which was unfortunate. Well, we need more hitching posts over here. Let's go look at our logistics. Hitching post. Turn on snapping. Right there. One additional hitching post. We see some supplies that are out. That charcoal kiln got wiped out. And realistically, doing okay on planks. We'll get chicken coops. Klainau has leveled up, which is excellent. And we're going to set our trade here. Now, we're going to import, turn off foreign trade, and we'll say we want our surplus. Let's call it 72. We want to be 72 on each. And we're just doing that so that we can transition between regions, have 2 fully stocked retinues in each, and that's going to include warbows of, we'll call them 36 here. No warbows. We'll do crossbows. And we want a desired surplus of 36. And with our large shields, 36. So hopefully we'll be able to get some back and forth here. Helmets, we'll import, turn off foreign, and get that up to 72. as well. So Wildfeld will bring them in from the foreign exchange. Then we'll turn on and off exports to get Klainau set up. We got 2 livestock going. That should be okay. Okay. Klainau just leveled up. And we see we could do deep mining. We could do some of these others. I did want to do orchardry. So we're on that. And we do have the regional wealth to commit a couple of orchards pretty early on. I like how that's going to run. 2 orchards right now. That spends all of our wealth. But, hey, we're looking great. That'll be a good option. So, okay, 1 hitching post. I want to upgrade each of these others. Keep running. Rolock. Building hitching posts. Let's build some additional ones. I know earlier along this road here. Be good. And let's start looking at, we're at 77% positive approval rating. Got our snapping turned on. This is not enough for a single. That's a little excessive for a double. So we turn off snapping and just grab right about here. That should be good. Okay. 3 on that side. And now... yeah, we can do a couple of things. I'm going to do a guide road up through here. Okay, just like that. That should keep us in vegetables as we start getting some additional plots set out that way. That's just tough. Alright, a little too much, and not enough on the one side, actually. I had underdone it. So let's go demolish this. We will build a trio up to about right there. And a bit fatter plot right here. For some reason it doesn't want to respect that area. Fortunate. Yeah. That whole thing is just a little weird. Pull this road back. We'll go a little on the shorter side. Let's come there. Okay, cool. Demolish that one. Just about where we want it, but I'm gonna try and curve this road in a little more. See if that can help. Just a little smidge of a guide there. Yeah, about there. About as good as we can get it. And I can, since we already got plenty of available living spaces ahead of it, I'm going to clear out those spaces. Okay. I have a road right here. It makes sense to continue off this way. Let that cut across. So, bringing about as deep as we would need in here for singles. Go 4. We could do 3 triples. 3 doubles. And demolish the center one. Okay, good size plot there. Demolish the other placeholders on either side. Now here's where I'm going to want probably to separate the space. And that will be in the form of triangular division. We'll get a few homes. Have them facing right here. Okay, we did 3. That would be perfect. Really going after the agricultural side of things. Because we're going to need vegetables for all this meat we're producing. Again, just canceling out the other construction we don't need. And I'm going to grab from this side first. Usually I do it in the center, but you know, we can spread it out. That looks better. And then on the back side, got a few options. I'm probably going to have them facing along this road. Just since we'll probably be building down into this direction. Or take this one in the corner. Probably seems the most likely. You know, we'll go this one right here. That'll probably be a better anchor. So, planning for a bunch of additional vegetable gardens there. That'll get it started. We'll check where our wells are at. We can have one well up here. I do think this road continuing across would be useful, but one thing I'm gonna probably want to commit to is let's get a logging camp in here to just take this stuff out. Figure that need to grow. Okay. Klainau. Okay, Schachspitz, a stonecutter camp has been completed. We'll commit some folks there. Our fisherman's hut is going. What can we spare folks for? I'm gonna pull one person off the farm, even though we don't want to do that. Got oxen farming, plowing the fields. That'll be great. Okay. And we'll start looking at how we want to expand out from Klainau. I think both directions here towards our industry, we're going to want to put some stuff, and realistically, a mining pit would not be the worst decision to start with. Right there, that'll be the deposit in range. On one side of that road. Bring this T intersection there. So providing some connectivity, and then we'll continue this way. Excellent. We got our woodcutter's lodge. That will probably not be a permanent fixture, but I like the space that's creating for us here. And if we can go, I don't have to line up along that. Hey. So we'll plan kind of something along those lines and expanding outward more or less with that footprint. Need more logs. We should have them here. This hitching post, I'm going to relocate actually right out here. Tavern, it's going to need some additional additional stuff there, so we'll not worry too much about it. If I go just to right there... probably be okay for this area leading in once we get up to the right number of planks. They're doing okay. Okay, here we have 6 oxen, 3 unassigned. Add the plow station, and while we're waiting for everything else to go, let's go ahead and get some more fields planned. So we have flax, we have barley. Yeah, a little barley. Let's hit there. Let's bring a road down here. Bridge the gaps. Get too close, it tries to build a river, or a bridge. Which you probably don't want to do. That, and why not connect over this way? Okay. So for our barley, this kind of, I couldn't have planned that better. Almost perfect. So we have a huge area here. Eight Morgan. So breaking that up, they'll be a little smaller, and we can probably start along this edge here. Go for a 1 Morgan plot. We'll set down the center here. Here. River. Okay, 1 Morgan. Just drag it up to the point we get the entirety of that nice green area. Okay. Excellent. So we know these 3 are probably our primaries. We'll have on that edge. Further. Yep. 1 Morgan there. And then we'll just kind of divide between here. That's going to be tough. Worked out better than I thought it would. 1 Morgan here. Okay. After that, got some space available. This is mostly going to be Emmer in this region, and we'll just do probably dividing down the middle. This will just be a placeholder field. Get us some 1 Morgan plots. Start from out. Okay. Excellent. There. Demolish this one. Really just going crazy on our farming here, which is exactly what this settlement needs. our farmhouse built. Let's just say we come up and along here. Morgan around. Okay, perfect. And a 1.3 Morgan. Okay. Nice other region. So these are going to be primarily barley, and that's going to be barley, barley, fallow. Have that be a high priority. This will be also barley, fallow, and barley, the high priority. And this will be fallow, barley, and barley. Or ale going. And, oh, I forgot, that's going to be also a high priority. These we can probably rotate. We'll have barley, wheat, and fallow. Okay. That'll be a medium priority. This, fallow, so wheat, fallow, barley. This, fallow, barley, wheat. Okay, barley, fallow, barley, wheat, fallow, fallow, barley, wheat. Okay, those three, good. These two we'll kind of have in the rotation. Really great for wheat, barley, and fallow. This will be barley, wheat, fallow. We'll reverse the order. Both fallow on the third year. No, actually, let's do this. We'll do fallow, barley, wheat. Okay. Over here, emmer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we should be able to do that. Have wheat, wheat, fallow. I'll put this as a, keep it as a medium. Okay, wheat, fallow, and wheat. And then fallow, wheat, and wheat. Okay. And here, this will be wheat, fallow, wheat, fallow, wheat, and fallow, wheat, and wheat. Okay, cool. So all those should be set. Got additional folks moving in, doing their thing. Plenty of available living spaces to manage with that. Okay. The additional farmhouse there should be able to help. Okay, Wildfeld. How are we doing up here? Timber and planks are up. We said our residential, we are going to want a small tavern. I'm going to plug it probably right there. Yeah. I'll be honest, I probably want another malt house just behind that. Okay. If we were to set up a handful of homes along here, okay, some good uses, and that will open us up for what should turn out to be a great orchard spot. And if I'm gonna, I'll just pull from here rather than having the orchard take up the entire back area. We'll let it go kind of odd shaped there, but I could do two, or I could do a single. Ooh. Two probably makes the most sense. I'll just pause these. Actually, I could demolish them on the furthest side. Set these as our highest priority. I'll give us another orchard. We can probably put a couple of more smaller plots in here. But what do we see here? An animal ran away. Alright, Rollock, you guys gotta buckle this down. 19 of 22 space. Let's make sure our hitching posts taken care of ASAP. Okay. Put vegetable gardens in. Get them started. Okay, we got some regional wealth, so we can start committing additional chicken coops. Nice passives, don't have to come back and remember to order up their chickens. Everything else, yeah, okay. See, that's why we check. Kind of radiating out from the center of town. All those level ups. Okay, the stable is upgraded. Klainau 3, 4, 5. We're gonna need some support over here though, because we need a little higher level church, we need taverns, and we need clothing supplies. Yeah. Got 2 orchards. Room for a 3rd. Put some down the tannery to address some of that clothing demand. I'm gonna set the highest priority on that mining pit. Need to get that done. Okay, and their happiness is going to go down because they don't have a tavern. Try to plant a tavern. Right about there. Yeah, right next to the marketplace. And we'll have a malt house right next to it. Not enough goods for it right now, but hey, you know what? We can import ale. Turn off foreign trade. And yeah. What are we exporting? Barley is undersupplied. We could export meat. Turn off foreign, and we'll call it a 50 surplus. At least for now. We're exporting hides. Firewood. Leather, we're exporting. Okay, so we got that. And now roll off the hitching posts are done. Excellent. Now, we have 2,100 influence. To be able to start pressing claims, we want to make sure we're in July. I think we should be able to do that. We got 3 folks working here. Gonna just continue plugging away all of our level 1 plots on the main roads that need upgrading. What do you guys need? Oh, you need more food. Their food supply. So our granaries are full. If I just manage here. One more there. We got 35 sheep, 15 lambs, so yeah, they're multiplying. That's good. That's good. And if we wanted to get a little more creative, we only have 8 available living space with 5 being constructed. I think we'll probably build out more of our farmlands over this way. And looking into maybe orchards, those are a really great, powerful food supply compared to others. Great variety that we'll be finding. Klainau just settled around here. We're okay. Schachspitz, they're starting to plow those fields. We're gonna have livestock we need. How are we doing on stable space? We're just about full there. So let's get a few hitching posts added. And I'll put them right here next to this farmhouse one. Next to this one. Make sure you got plenty of available space, and I'm gonna put 1, 2, and I'm gonna get 1, 2. One person off. Nobody access to demands. So that's good. We've got 6 available living spaces. That'll be fine. I think that should manage. And we will build out our farming industry here in Schachspitz. Since food is down to 4 months. Sheesh. That's rough. That's rough. Okay. Now, we have some regional wealth. We have some homes that don't have backyard plots. Let's go ahead and get in some chicken coops. Everybody over here will get one. Okay. We see our seasonal fish. What are we farming that down to? 679 out of 715. Almost seems like we're wasting. Right? Got an apple orchard. We should probably do more of those. I think there's going to be some space available. Certainly. Keep an eye on that. Wildfeld, 3 level ups. We go here. I should probably do the center of town. Just since we can, let's get a woodcutter's lodge right there, and we're gonna start harvesting the center area here. And that will help with our timber and our planks. As we can see here, our forester's hut is not doing great. Okay. How's our clay supply? 27 clay, 32 roof tiles. So clay is okay. We need more roof tiles, and the clay furnace should be going. Crafting, transporting. Okay. We have iron ore, iron slab. We are slowing way, way down. Okay. So we can pull. Just balancing things out there. Okay. Taxes increased. Put our vegetable gardens down. Okay. All the level ones. Things looking okay. Taxation's hurting over here. Understandable. Small tavern in Klainau. We're gonna pause that. So we got the tavern in. At the marketplace. Let's get our stables. Should we have oxen coming in? We want to make sure Schachspitz has oxen coming in as well. Oxen. And we are going to set ourselves up. We're going to export barley. We're turning off foreign trade. Our desired surplus, let's call it 20. Flax we can keep. Wheat we will keep. We're going to process as much as we can locally. So we got fields that are plowed. This barley, it was plowed, growing. Sown and grown. New family in Klainau, and we'll just take a look. Our harvest season started. We're taxing at 295. Halfway through the year. To tithes, we're going up about 100. We're going to need to get, I hate to say this, we're probably going to need the raiders to come in. Put in another orchard here. So we have good orchard use right along the riverside. See, our wild berries are going well. Our wild animals are being harvested. Got 3 available living spaces. 8 burgage plots. 8 timber. We can build those 4 burgage plots right there. Hey, wonderful. Starting to build out the town center. Where could we put more people at? Oh, we got our mining pit. We'll commit somebody there. And legitimately, our industry. Everything's kind of spread out from where our logging camp is supposed to be. That's a tough one. If we relocate this over here, that should help. Hey. So we have a good amount of treasury, 180 days left, so we'll be able to double what we've got right now. See new families moving in. Families joining. 6 unassigned people. What do we have here? A storehouse. We're going to turn off all the non-essentials. Okay, and what we want to put here, wool. We'll have leather. We'll have yarn. We'll manage that all here. I'll put 1, 2. We'll upgrade that immediately. Looking really good for 35 sheep, 27 lamb. Oh. I clicked the wrong button. Okay. How are we looking for our other supply? 23 malt, 111 ale. We've got some meat, sausages, vegetables, eggs. So good food supplies now. Overall, people are pretty happy with food variety. Could do a little better on some, but realistically, I think it's really doing well for us. And our meat production is going to be off the chain. So what do we have here? Eggs are probably easiest for us to get into, so we'll commit some chicken coops around. See some folks living over this way. Six available living spaces. These, we don't see people moving into them yet, but want to diversify as much as we can here. And also, we got to keep our timber going. So we got our woodcutter's lodge, charcoal kiln, forester's hut, storehouse. Set our work area just right here. That should really help ramp things up. I'll make sure we get a livestock assigned. We'll kind of start building in this way to balance things out. And we could eventually start coming over this way as well as we get more of our logging, honestly. Yeah, charcoal kiln. Probably don't need the logging camp right in the middle of all that. We can bring it down this way. Put in a storehouse. Basement up there. Storehouse a little closer. And we'll get a saw pit right next to that as well. Keep the other one that's back there. But we want to maintain focus on the woodcutter's lodge here, forester's huts, charcoal kilns. That saw pit will eventually... Actually, you know, we'll move this over rather than create a new one. Great. And some forester's huts there as well. Good, nice, sustainable farming. Logging, it works. Hey, over in Schachspitz. Looking okay. Up in October, what is our harvest looking like? We got plenty of wheat, plenty of barley. Okay. Things are looking good here. Enough regional wealth for our supplies. We should be exporting barley. Okay. We don't have horses. That's a factor. Hey. Coming up into the winter months, maybe it's a good time to start fighting. We can go for Tausendbruck. Where we can bring in our Rolock folks, Wildfeld, and the Schachspitz retinue. Let's go ahead and see how we're doing here. Yeah. Rolock is good on our militias. Okay. We'll rally you guys all right at the edge of town. Ready to come into Schachspitz. And we are going to set up shop in here somewhere. And I'll hold off on Schachspitz. I don't want to bring their retinue in just yet. We're positive on our treasury. We'll do this fight, and we'll hope that we can get bandits in the spring. Let's go ahead and we're, what, October 10th? Tiresome mercenaries, and we can get everybody, Schachspitz and Klainau. Brotherhood of the Forest, the Battle Brothers. Get them all rocking in. Okay.
Yes, sire! Pick up the pigmen! Yes, sire!
So here are our mercenaries. We're going to take Tausendbruck. Potential to start harvesting that in the spring. Working through. Shoal of fish, that's great. We've got wild animals that are also going to be great. Should be able to manage the Baron very easily. Alright, so first, I'm going to take all of my melee units, switch those over to my Control 1. My archery units, those are going to be Control 2. All you guys, my mercenaries, will be lined up in front. Exception. Which will be back here to support. Okay. So here, I think it's time. We'll go ahead and we'll declare our intentions to claim Tausendbruck. See how the Baron responds. It'll give us a gauntlet has been thrown. All right.
Your orders.
Well, wonderful.
Quickly.
Not sure where the Baron's going to come in at, but we'll go right there.
Fire. Move quickly.
Okay. They're coming in from Klainau. All right, so we'll set my guys right here.
Faster. Your orders. Yes, sire.
Just confirm where the right here.
Move quickly. Faster. Yes, sire.
Okay. So you guys are going to be my wild card. Got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 companies. I'll have 6, 7. Make sure I make his archers hurt. These guys coming back here, they'll just chase them down. I'll have these thugs. All my guys, you're gonna be in stand your ground formation. You guys will be fine where you're at. You guys running at all?
My liege. Yes, sire.
Okay. You're gonna make your move on the archers.
Your orders.
Battle for Tausendbruck begins.
My liege.
You guys, you're gonna be shooting at will.
Orders. Move quickly. Run. Run. My lord.
It's my effective. Not very effective.
Run. Yes, sire. Faster. Your orders. My lord. Your orders.
You guys gonna watch that flank.
Orders. Run.
This flank.
My lord. Faster. Sire. Yes, sire. Yes. Sire. Die, bastards. Men.
Hey.
Attack.
All you companies, you're gonna do your thing. You guys are gonna come in from behind.
Your orders. Your orders. Run. Charge. Pick up the pace. Yes, sire. Yes, sire. Faster. Pick up the pace. Charge. Die, bastards. Sire. Pick up the pace. Give it your all.
Break them.
Die, bastards.
You guys are gonna run. You guys are running already.
My lord. Attack.
You guys are gonna go.
Charge. Sire. Move quickly. Attack. Charge. Fire.
And yeah, you guys are so hosed you don't even know it.
Everybody forward. Men, attack. Your orders. Give it your forward.
Hey, excellent. Excellent. We are victorious, and with 10 days left, we have taken over Tausendbruck. Excellent work. I'm going to go ahead and disband my militia here. Okay, all my Rollock guys. Gonna go back home. We suffered some casualties. We weren't without. But everybody did their job, did it well. Tausendbruck has been captured. And the Baron just has to deal with it. It'll be great. Okay. Wildfeld, 4,500 regional wealth. Really just powering through. We got 7 available families. Let's go ahead and put... We got 72 timber. And yeah. We're gonna leave the region that you work through. Just like that. Okay, we have wheat. We don't have anybody working the windmill, so let's do that. Nothing converted to grain yet. 3 available folks. Let's get that surplus of iron ore, iron slab. Expand you guys. Expand you guys. Good deal. What are all these oxen doing this way? Construction of this activity. So, first thing, we're in November. Put somebody in the storehouse, put a couple people there. My foresters' huts are up to snuff. Okay, wonderful. Should be in good shape there. Timber. Planks are okay. Okay. Looking at homes that would be most likely to upgrade along the center there. Klainau, we got 5 unassigned families. Let's go put somebody in here. Order a horse. Okay. We got 12 months of food, 21 months of fuel. So that's good. We'll put 1 person on the charcoal kiln. We can probably start working that. Let's do the clay furnace first. We'll put a storehouse right next. Oh, we don't have enough goods. Need more timber. Alright. We have a few planks, not a ton. Relocate you over here. Relocate you over here. Be fine. And we've got enough leather. We're ahead of it, so we'll swap you out. A second person there. Hey. Just watching all of our growth metrics, keeping things managed. 4,400. Came away pretty affordable with that. Alright, we see 14. This will put us up to our final upgrade. Make sure everybody's got what they need. Backyard extensions. Build out. Oh, that's a pretty quick upgrade for leveling up. All the level 3s are going to kind of help grow and develop this. And, yeah. These folks. Backyard extension is going to be our artisans. We're using up our leather as quick as we get it. But we're seeing a surplus of iron ore and iron slab now, which is great. We got some yarn, we got some dyes, so we could put in a tailor. Thought level is too low. Sad. Alright. The furnace in Klainau is good to go. We'll get some of that going. We've got 6 out of 7. I'll go ahead. Oh, trader's available in 11 days. Schachspitz. We've got available families here, so let's do the upgrades we need to. Wheat, flax, and barley. Okay. Stocks are damaged by the weather. Bring everybody in. Okay, so we see we got barley, wheat, going into grain. Got flour coming in, and Schachspitz. One more level to upgrade, and we can probably get our bakeries, or we could do our fence up. I'm probably gonna fence up first. Won't do them much good until we start getting our regional wealth up. Just got mining pit. Pull some of those back. We got our stonecutters camp that is now done. We'll demolish that. Now, one thing I know, I'm gonna have plenty of farm space. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we could do all 6 up here. With the sheep breeding, we'll bring in some sheep. We have all the available farming fields that will be great pasture space. That'll help us grow out a huge crop of sheep. Okay. Charcoal is full. Be available. So I have to get the final step, and that is our apiaries for some additional food supply over here. See, our meat is really low. We got vegetables, we got eggs, we got apples, and a little bit of meat here and there. Apples are good, but they could be better. And of course, let's go ahead and put in orchards here. Run through that. Put you on an animal pen. The backyard for each of you. And Wildfeld has officially reached the large town development. So let's put in the apiary for beekeeping. And let's build a few of them. So what do they take? 4 planks apiece. Okay, not bad. So we can go one right there, right there, I get them up in the corner a little bit.
Get to work, lads. Get to work, lads.
Okay. We'll get those set up, and then that will add, hopefully, we'll see some additional food coming in. We have some berries, not a ton. Okay, we got grain turning into flour, and we need a communal bakery. Communal oven. And we'll put you right here. Maybe along this side. Why shy away from some of that? Put you as the highest priority. So we'll have our own supply of bread coming in, which would be great. It's a lot of hard work over here. Royal tax has been increased. I'm going to put one more person on that. Upgrade our deep mines. And get a second clay furnace just on the opposite side there. 3 available living spaces, 5 under construction. Let's see, we're kind of losing some of our trees here. Build there. Us here as well. Just let some of that construction happen. We see these guys going gangbusters on those trees. Okay. Assign 2 people to the malt house. Okay, Wildfeld is doing okay. Roll a lock. Alright. 8 available living spaces. Oh, down to 2 months of food, 7 months of fuel. Alright. So, they are in a food drought right now. They have 0 available living spaces, so everybody's here. Let's go ahead, upgrade any of these. Let the vegetable plots get worked pretty quickly. And we can continue building out this way with additional vegetable plots kind of in the middle. But, boy, separate about right. And run along those lines. Okay. And go through here. 4 double-sized plots. I want to take this one right here. That's the most natural. That's going to look a little weird, but in the end, it'll pay out pretty well because we can do a bunch of level 1 plots in between. Just giving us an abundance of additional living spaces. Okay. And probably continue along this road. Way too deep. Don't snap. Bring these out to double-sized plots. Oh, 5 across. Perfect. I have a center piece here. is the highest, and we're gonna just ramp up. We've already got 591 influence, so the tithes are paying off. It's just we've got to really ramp up our food everywhere else. So, let it roll. Okay. Logging camp, they should be working here. We also level 4 level 3s. We need 6 more. So here, our granary is tapped out, so let's just really bump that up. Food variety is a struggle. Meat, vegetables, eggs. We don't have berries or bread right now. Did we go with... We didn't do the forest management for the wild berry deposit. That will be probably what we really need to focus on next. And there will be a demand for another tavern. If we can... Can't quite fit it anywhere. A couple of blocks away, maybe? Makes sense. Yeah. Put it right here. That'll be great. We're looking. We got 35 sheep, 56 lambs, so they're still populating. That's great. Schachspitz, we're struggling. Let's go ahead. Got additional living spaces we could build. A marketplace set up there. Build in that row. We got 135 regional wealth, 55 approval rating. Looking, we got flax. Okay. Force and early harvest. They're a little overworked in these fields, so we might try and put an additional field out there. One thing we want to make sure of. Yeah, let's get a horse. Livestock order has been placed. 9 out of 12. Good. Schachspitz, one more level 2 upgrade. All we'll need. Let's see, marketplace. Yeah, food variety's bad. We'll put somebody in that storehouse. That's fine. And we were going to do a granary over here as well. Everybody over here is very happy with their supply of food. Hey, good amount of flour. 105 from wheat.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beats.
Upgrade that well preemptively. Okay. Okay, how are we looking on our food supplies? We got fish, we got eggs. The stock's damaged over here. Got these going, a vegetable garden, a vegetable garden. Make sure those get our level 1 upgrades. That should really crank our vegetable plots up. We're seeing a surplus of meats, which is great. And yeah, they're coming through. Six available. And one thing I think that's going to help over here, I'm going to put a granary right in between these. This should help everybody here with their happiness level. I wonder if yeah. I think a small tavern makes sense to go right on the corner here. By the marketplace. Okay, manage that. We need one more level 2 burgers plot, so we'll upgrade that one on the corner. Malt house. And that one's going to be our brewery. Got flax, we got barley. We could probably export our flax right now. We're not doing much with it. We go here. Okay. We're supplying barley to the region. Okay, apiaries are being constructed. Okay. We got 4 available people, so I'm going to put 1 person each in these apiaries. Get them going, and the communal oven, I'll put 1 person in there as well. So hopefully that'll get us some bread. We got plenty of vegetables. A little bit of meat. We see 43 on the wheat. That's great. All of that. Okay. These guys are all missing out on the tavern. Set the tavern supply up. See, we got malt and ale in abundance. So, it's just a matter of distribution for our taverns now. How we're looking, we got plenty of clay, so I'm going to scale back on my deep mines. Run that for a bit. One more person on the tavern there. 5,000 regional wealth, 700 influence, so we're cranking it up. Our annual royal tax is 1,600, 2,300 treasury. So let's go ahead and we'll start working on our retinues. And just as we get them, upgrade them. Fully kitted is the goal. $18, $19, $20, $21, $22, $23, and $24. Excellent. We did pretty well for ourselves there. Rolock, they've got their retinue. We'll let that be the next one we would drop 2,000 treasury into. We see everybody else, they're all outfitted properly. Looking real good. Schachspitz, we'll set ourselves up here. 72 timber, 62 planks, so we can get to the castle planner. And let's really get this going. We want a garrison tower. And I think having it right along the edge here would be good. This one's a little in the woods, right? And if we did walls and gates, let's do outer towers. Okay, do one right along the water side. We'll just bring these along. Hopscotch them over this way. Decide on like a wall. Get a line that goes more or less across here. So I'm gonna pull out a little bit further. Right there's probably good. Okay. You guys will be right on the water at that corner. Alright. And then let's go with one more outer tower. How many? I want to overdo it. So we have our garrison tower, we got one outer tower. Right about there. Remove that. Now, if I do my walls and gates, that one right into the water. I don't even really see the building. Okay. Okay. It did not like that. Okay, didn't want me to commit that, but that's fine. Now there. Kind of wish I could see better through here, but that's all fine. Pull that out, so it'll just be a wall. Yeah, that'll be great. I messed that up. I need to get more outer towers. So not having them running the entire gambit. That. One in the water, just like so. That one up across here. We don't need gates that close, but just pull these along. One more outer tower. So definitely one closer to the manor. Right there. I'll go ahead and pull this one out. And there we go. So we're pretty close. 86 of 72, 92 of 62. But that will give us full coverage along that side. Might be a little wonky if we build up along here, just depending on where the corner of that goes. But I think that, you know, we'll have that committed. Okay, so we need 30 more planks and like 14 more. 14 more timber. Okay, that all makes sense. Or my got my woodcutter's lodge. Really good here. Granary. Set up. This is gonna be. Yeah, it'll be fine with what we got. Where is my woodcutter's lodge? Got a logging camp right here. Saw pit. $17 of 21. Oh, this is all Wildfeld. Okay. 11 of 12. Let's make sure my limits, we're going to go 120. Okay. So those farmhouses are decent. Flax, barley, flour. We needed the communal oven for now. Actually, we got one level 2 that's on its way. That could be our bakery rather than our tavern. Upgrade this one. Food variety is a struggle. More apiaries finished in Wildfeld. Alright. Seeing honey. Excellent. Bread coming in. Folks should be very, very happy. Alright. Roalock. You guys get the raiders today. So, okay. I've got my spear militia, crossbowmen. My retinue over here is underpowered, but that's fine. You guys are all going to rally right here.
Men! Yes, sire! Run! Faster! Run!
Okay. A unit spotted.
Orders! Men, my lord! Units, stay still! Fire! Your orders! Advance!
Step right up and sample.
Okay.
Men! Kill them! Men! Sire! Advance! Destroy them! Sire! Attack! Your orders! My lord! Yes, sire!
Let's go ahead and get my retinue. We're gonna just outfit really quick. Spend everything we can. Well, that'll have to do.
My lord! My liege! Advance! Yes, sire! Yes, sire! Pick up the pace! Pick up the pace, my lord! My liege! Yes, sire! Your orders! Kill them! Attack!
Okay.
Everybody forward! My liege! Charge! My liege!
Excellent. All that influence gained. We did lose a handful of our soldiers, which is unfortunate. We're going to need to make sure... Well, a couple things. First, got a small stone church. I'm going to assign some folks too. I'm going to put some people in my tavern now. We have 10 available living spaces, or 10 unassigned folks. Every farm is going to get a level 2 upgrade. 2 available living spaces. 4 level 2 upgrades. What do we need for those? Probably just planks, right? Okay. Let's have some facing plots here. Off the road. A little larger backyard plots as we get out into a little further away from town center. Great. Go right here with a little sneaky plot. Nope, not gonna work. Some buildings happening there. Ooh, and I do think there's an opportunity over here if we want to put in a vegetable garden or 2. Handled the raiders pretty efficiently there. Those are very odd-shaped plots, but I actually don't hate it. And it would kind of make sense where they're being developed. And we'll have... just call it right here, yeah. Dead Raider row. Leave folks in. Okay. A lot of great construction happening. We need 4 more level 2 upgrades, which will eventually happen. We're doing really a lot better on our food production. Vegetables are great. Eggs, we've got a surplus of meat, and sausages are coming along. Okay, charcoal kiln. 8 people available in Klainau. So I'm going to go ahead and unpause that. I'll put a person in. Are we importing? Not importing ale yet. Livestock, we got both set. And our desired surplus of ale should be 20. We're pretty small town. One thing I have completely failed is the living space. We have not been growing with Klainau as we should have. So that is one thing to keep an eye out for. Go ahead and plug. Let's redo that. I have one that just doesn't have a backyard plot, which could probably be okay. But I much prefer that situation. And completely honest, about right there. Oh, excellent. One about right here. One here. Very strange inner shape there, but we have enough space to do some additional. Okay. Just working around things. I turn off that snapping. Get a double-sized plot right here. Right at the edge. And there we go. Everything in that area has backyard plots. Builds out nice and neat. Okay, and we should be able to... We need planks and stone. We're kind of behind on that. Oh, what are we missing over here? Yep, somebody needs to be working the saw pit. The livestock assigned. Reserves are reasonable. We need somebody on this stonecutter's camp, too. Working out at the edge of town. Okay. We're going to put you here. We'll do Forager's Hut. Seasonal. Upgrading that. Okay, we got regional wealth. That is generating. We have clay. That's going up. Go ahead and assign, let's see. Yeah, roof tiles. Going gangbusters. Let's go ahead and on our trade, let's establish that trade route and our desired surplus. We're going to call it 20. Okay, 2 people working. Good, good, good. 6 of 7 available stable space, so that's good. We'll get another ox. We'll be able to help manage. I'm going to do a couple of pitching posts right here. Just to be ahead of the curve on what we're going to need long term. Okay. Plug in some stuff here. Go ahead and get a, why does it keep giving me the wrong? Okay. Well, now we got 3 available people. I'm going to put a logging hut back here. Forester's hut. Saw pit. Oh, not enough space for the saw pit. We'll let those run. Hey, Schachspitz. We are looking really good. We've got 2 available living spaces. We've got 1 burgers plot here. That's going to be my brewery extension. Got my malt house, my small tavern. Those are going. This is going to be my bakery. We do that. Yeah. Go there. What's my next upgrade? Okay, I need to get level 3. So it makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to do the bakery right now just to get the food production going. And we're doing okay on regional wealth. So I'm going to put, yeah. I want to put a sheep farm and a quick pasture. Like, just quick and dirty. Plug it in right here. Let's do the sheep farm first. We'll have that kind of centralized. A small pasture around it. Okay. And we're going to want a livestock trading post. Put that over here. that as our highest priority. Get our hitching posts bumped up. Keep our space going. Okay, got grain, we got flour. Good amount of exports happening, so that's nice. Church. Upgrade that to a small stone church. Okay. Wonderful. Taxes increased. Livestock assigned there. Hopefully be able to manage around there. You see fields that are partially plowed and pulled in. May have just overdone it here. Gola, Klainau, all those burgage plots. Okay. Wildfeld, 7 months of fuel, 35 months of food. Holy crap. Okay. Hopefully entertainment levels will be better at Wildfeld with the upgrades we've had. Okay, clay's still going. Roof tiles. Slowed down a bit. Really good as far as our timber and planks go. 14 available living spaces. Okay. Prologue, 19 available living spaces. 4 level 2 upgrades. 1, 2, 3. Keep that stone well upgraded. This. Need 10 stone. Okay. So here we go. Our trading post. I want to make sure. Aiming for a surplus of 20 stone. It'll cost us a little bit, but oh man, look at that. 54 sheep, 65 lambs. We're doing really great. As far as our trade, we're exporting lambs. Turn off the trade in oxen. So, Rowlock will be exporting lambs pretty cheaply. Here, we're going to be importing lambs. And we'll call that 200. Just to bring in as many as we can. Okay, Schachspitz. We got 366 regional wealth. We'll be bringing them in for 10 gold each. So bringing in lambs will help get our bumper crop started. We have pasture space for 57, and once we get the upgrade for the fenced up, we should have an abundance of field space. So that's good. We are just about to the point. We're 186 days away. Another winter, another battle. Oh no. What happened there? A lightning strike? That is unfortunate. Rowlock has a large tavern. It's a bummer. Construct that. And we see our food starting to really ramp up. We've got a large storehouse here. We're looking at food variety. Needs help. I'm gonna put in another granary here. Timber 10 stone. That is rough. So we're getting good exports. Medium town's just about here. Put 2 more people on that trading post. And instead of 20, let's call it 40 surplus on the stone. Okay, Rollock levels up. Okay. So, we got one more development point. We could do orchardry. I'm going to do forest management instead. Those berries come spring are going to be real crucial for us. Doubling the capacity here will be exceptional, and we'll actually just preemptively put 1 extra person in each. So double the forager's hut, and legitimately just need more stone. Oh no, the Baron is pressing his claim against Tausendbruck. So let's go ahead and let's hire mercenaries. Everybody we can get. Wildfeld, Tausendbruck, Klainau. Everybody's pretty affordable right now. This is gonna be his demise, I think, because we're gonna bring in everything. Okay. And we are right on the cusp of being able to press additional claims. So we could go to Furdau, Hender Dornlei. Baron's just about getting it. Wait till all of my folks are in position. Okay, so the militia, melee, local thugs, battle brothers, light mercenary spearmen, brigands. Any militia, they're going to be 0 frontline folks. Okay. Archers will be 9 after the front line. My dudes, all my first will be control 1. My footmen, and then all my archers will be control 2. Okay. Excellent. Everybody into positions. And I'm going to resolve the claim on the battlefield. We're declaring enemies.
Pick up the pace. Move quickly. Run, my lead.
Okay. And that conversation. We're going to get into the field of battle. Okay, enemy unit's been spotted. He's coming in from Klainau. That's fine. We're gonna just duke this out. I don't like this guy. He's gonna know it. Okay.
Your orders. Move quickly. Run. Pick up the pace.
Oh, you guys.
Sire. March.
Out of position.
Yes, sire. Men, pick up the pace. Run.
Okay.
Men,
Got the light mercenary battle brothers. I'll have you guys actually. Yeah, you'll shield wall up in the front.
advance. Your orders, my liege. Yes, sire.
Folks.
March. Advance.
Yeah, we'll just have you hang out here.
Forward.
You're gonna fire at will. You
Faster.
guys will be fine. Waiting here in the battle area.
My liege. Yes, sire. Sire.
Oh, brothers, you guys come.
Forward. March.
I want you to flank my archers. The brigands. Also.
Your orders. Your orders. Run. Yes, sire. My liege. Yes. Your orders. My lord. Attack. My lord. My liege. Sire. Your orders. Yes, sire. Advance. March. Yes, sire. March. Yes, sire. Yes, sire. To battle. My liege. Run. My liege.
His archers are gone.
My liege. Kill them. My liege. Fire. Destroy them. To battle. My lord. Faster. My liege. My liege. Your orders.
Oh,
Run! My liege. Yes. Run! Pick up the pace! Run! Run! Fire! Attack! My lord! Kill them! Kill them! Advance! My liege! Men! Die! Advance! Kill them! Give it your all!
crushing them in between. Feels excellent. Okay. Victory has been declared. The battle for Tausendbruck has been completed. Cost us 125. We're going to keep this just in case. We'll actually move everybody down to Ferdau. My Schachspitz. Retinue was demolished, sadly. We'll keep everybody on hand, and there we go. Ferdau is ready to be taken. See, we have a treasury change. Food is being contributed Taxes, tithes, that's all awesome. Everybody that's left, we're gonna battle it out. Hopefully. That fits with a small tavern. Small stone church is upgraded. One sheep. Okay, importing lambs. Okay, cool. I don't know how we got the one solitary sheep, but that's actually pretty awesome. We got order in an oxen. Okay, we got enough here that we're gonna press our claim. And our Dornlei. Gauntlet has been thrown. We are in the battle zone. Yeah, we don't need to write back. Okay, once again, frontline folks. Ones and zeros. Twos will hold him behind, and nines kind of up in front of that. Form up there. Take this retinue onto that side.
Pick up the pace. Run. Advance. Advance.
And these are my
Sire. March. March. Forward. My liege. My liege. Your orders. Your orders. Forward.
bring these back into the flank here.
Forward. Sire. Yes, sire. My liege. My lord. Attack. My lord. Advance. Run. Yes, sire. Pick up the pace. Move quickly. Yes, my lord. Yes, sire. Sire! Yes, sire! My liege! My liege! Run! My liege! Men! Kill them! Yes, sire! Sire! Run! Move quickly! Your orders! Attack! Yes, sire! Charge! Your orders! Yes, sire! Pick up the pace! Sire! Run! My liege! Yes, sire! Advance! Men! Kill them! My liege! Yes, sire! Men! Run! Move quickly! Sire! Move quickly! Move quickly! Kill them! Charge! Men!
Excellent.
Kill them! My liege! Yes, sire! My lord! Die!
Alright. Regional ownership changed. Peace has been declared. He's given up.
My liege!
We are just about there.
My lord!
Okay. All my Arolok folks. I'll go home.
My lord!
My Arolok retinue.
My liege! Your orders!
Arolok and Wildfeld both contributing heavily to our success here. And our Dornlei is now under our control. And we are looking actually rather good. Wildfeld. Hey. Plays good. We got plenty of ale now. Folks should be happy. Which they are. Okay. Roalock. Yeah, excellent. We are 4 shy of the next development point. We should be able to manage it. 1. Tavern supply is a problem. Have another tavern over here. Four months of food, 9 months of fuel. And yeah, just gotta get the tavern going. That's it. Put on regional wealth. Got sheep, lambs. They're going crazy. Whew. We're looking at the final push here. This is very, very close. Honestly, if I go with more that second shop, turn it into a butcher, and do more. Right. Field wasn't fully plowed before. The winter wasn't fully sown either. Okay. So a little overzealous on our production here. Once again, 0 available living space, so to make sure we manage on that. Plug down another row of homes, like so. Rotate those, commit. Get 10 more out that direction. See here, granary. Not quite enough people here in Schachspitz to run everything we want to do. So that is one downside. We've got a logging camp that has been making progress. I think we're gonna reassign folks over here to the malt house. We got our brewery, and this. What do we decide? Our bakery extension. Yes. Okay. Pull 1 person off the farmhouse, even though, well, actually, you know, we'll keep you on the farmhouse. We're not exactly starving over here. I'm going to take 1 person off the fisherman's hut. And the granary over here, still working strong. We're doing, oh, fuel, we got plenty, so I'll pull 1 person off the woodcutter's lodge as well. Okay. Hey, here we go. Tithes paid, 497. We're gonna be in good shape to really press our claims on the turn of the next year. And we just had raiders not that long ago, so I think we'll be good for a raider-free year as well. But with that seems about a good spot to finish. We are going to be working on taking down the Baron in the final battle for Ferdau coming up next. See Wildfeld looking exceptional. 9 months of food, 35 months of fuel. We've got meat, vegetables, berries, bread, eggs, apples like crazy. Nice. And we're getting honey, right? We have a couple of apiaries that aren't staffed. I'll probably put a few more in here. Shape of these might be a little tight. I might have to redraw some of those roads, but I'd be willing to do that. And then can develop over this way with those trees coming in and out of the way. That I will catch you guys up on next episode.